Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kennedy and I am a freshman in college. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a story about my flight back from Europe last summer. It was pretty crazy, so let's get right into it. Okay, so last summer I went to Italy, which was Rome and Venice, France, which was Nice, and Spain, which was Madrid and Barcelona. So it was it was a really great trip, and I'm really glad that I got to go on it. But this story is about the plane ride back. It was a pretty crazy one, let me tell you. So, first, we're in the last country that we were in was Spain, and we were in Madrid. So we were leaving from the Madrid airport. I got my little notebook here because that I journaled in during the trip, so I got it here just so I don't mess anything up with the story for you guys. So basically, I was all excited to go back home because I was in Europe for 2 weeks, and I was just excited to get back home, see my dog, see my mom, just really excited. So we got to the Madrid airport, and it was all good, we got checked in, we went through security, a couple of our bags got searched, which is whatever, that stuff happens. So then after that, we went to our gate, and then my dad got pulled aside and had to get searched or something. I don't know. It was really weird. I don't really know what happened. I was just stressed out. Planes stress me out. Airports stress me out, and planes stress me out. So I just wasn't feeling it that day. And so we get in line to board, and the lady that's scanning our passports and our boarding passes and stuff was like, "You might have to check your bag, it's too big." And I was like, what? My suitcase is really small, and I took it on all the planes that we've gone on up until that point, so whatever. So it was just really annoying because my dad literally sat on my bag so we could make it small enough so she would let us take it on the plane and we wouldn't have to check it. So that was one annoying thing. And so we got on the plane and from Madrid, and we went to Charlotte, North Carolina, which was our connecting flight, and then we were going to go to Cincy. So it was a super long plane ride, as you can imagine. So that was, I don't know, I was really tired after that because planes just wear you out, man. And then so we get to Charlotte, and we go through security again and go through customs and stuff that you have to do if you're coming from a different country. And then we go to the boarding area for our next flight, okay? And so we go to our boarding area and everything seems fine, right? And we go and get on the plane. We are on the plane. I will insert a Snapchat picture right here of when I was on the plane because I took a little picture and I was on my way to Cincy, on my way back home because I was excited, okay? We were literally on the plane. I'm not even kidding, okay? Sitting on the plane. And we were delayed a bit because there was an extra person on the plane that didn't get their boarding pass scanned. So they were searching for that person all over the plane. So we sat on the plane for an hour while they were doing that. And then they told us that they brought up the wrong plane. Yeah, they brought up the wrong plane. So we got boarded on a plane that we weren't supposed to be boarded on. How does that happen? I don't know. I don't work at an airport, so I don't know if that's easy to do or something, but planes are pretty big. How do they just bring up the wrong plane? I don't even know. So that happened, and they had to try to figure out if we could be on that plane and still make it to Cincy, if it had enough or fuel or whatever. Okay, so they were trying to figure that out, and then we had to get off the plane. this is where it all started going downhill. So we got off the plane and they were like, we're just gonna switch out the planes and like get the right one, and then you guys are like gonna board again, okay? And so we were like, okay, whatever, like this is a bit annoying, but as long as we're gonna like make it back, you know? So we get off the plane, we sit in the boarding area, and we're sitting there for a long time, and our flight keeps getting delay after delay after delay, okay? I have in my journal 12 delays in total. 12 delays, like, it was a long time. So we were sitting there, and around midnight, they decided to cancel our flight. Yes, midnight in Charlotte, North Carolina, they cancel our flight. So, what do we do now? We're all very tired, very upset. So there's obviously no more flights to Cincy that night, so we have to like go get a hotel now, which is annoying. And so we go down to like the little taxi area. I literally wait for like 30 minutes for a taxi. My family has to separate because there's not a hotel that has enough rooms for like my whole family. My family is not that big. It's literally like 6 people. So we have to split. So I go with my dad and my sisters go with my stepmom, and we go to 2 different hotels, okay? And so yeah, we do that. Next morning, wake up, hoping that they can get us a flight back to Cincy that day. So my dad and I go join my sisters and stepmom in their hotel. So we're all together. We like go to Waffle House, whatever, to get breakfast. And the whole day, my dad and stepmom are trying to figure out how to get us a flight back to Cincy that night. Because, like, we need to go back. And my friend's graduation party was that day. And I was going to miss it. And I really wanted to go because it's like my best friends. And it was really sad. I really wanted to go to that party. I still feel bad about it. They say I shouldn't, but I still feel bad about it. So anyways, we don't get a flight back that day. So this is day 3 in Charlotte, okay? So we go back to the airport because we're supposed to be getting a flight back. So we are waiting in our like boarding area or whatever, and I got like a nice little smoothie because I was again stressed. Airport's stressful, especially that airport and all that we've like experienced at that airport. Very stressful. So we are waiting in our boarding area, okay? And we just keep getting delayed. And now I'm thinking, am I even gonna like make it back home today? Like, it was on a Sunday and I had to work on Monday, so I was like, am I even gonna make it back to go work? Like, I didn't even know. And we just kept getting delays and delays and delays, and everyone was like losing hope because people that were for that flight were also people that were like supposed to be on the flight the other day that got canceled. And so we were all like in the same boat, and people kept coming up and talking about how there were problems with the plane and that they didn't know if it was going to go off, and then they didn't have enough flight attendants to be on the plane with us, so they had to like call in people to see if they could come into work because they didn't have enough flight attendants. And then so they got all that figured out. They got enough flight attendants, and we finally got on the plane, okay? So just because we got on the plane doesn't mean we're actually gonna like take off, okay? We know that from previous experiences, don't we? So we got on the plane, and I was still like, don't jinx it, like don't say we're gonna go off. We might not, because who knows at this point. So we're on the plane, we're sitting there for like a long time because they're working out like problems with it and stuff. And so I'm worried. I'm like, if there's problems with this plane, then I don't want to be on it. Like, I'm already scared of planes. I can't have this. And so we're just sitting there waiting for it to go off. And we sit there for like maybe an hour and a half or something like that. And then we finally take off. Like, praise the Lord, we took off, okay? So happy. And then we made it back to Cincy, and I saw my dog. I'll show you some cute pictures that I took of my dog that day because I was really, really excited to see him. So I'll insert some right there. His name is Buddy. and and yeah, so that was my stressful plane story. And you want to know what makes it even more stressful? Is that I'm going to Florida this summer. And my dad decided to book our flight with the same airline as that we used before. Like, what? Like, I can't. My first question when I got, like, all of our vacation information, I was like, why are we using this airline? But whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't want to jinx it, though. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and sorry I haven't been making videos for a while. For a couple weeks, I just, like, couldn't think of any ideas, and then I had a couple ideas, and then my computer broke. So, I just got my computer back. It was completely erased, but what are you gonna do? At least it works now. So my computer works, and I'm back to making videos. So if you guys have any suggestions of videos that you want me to do, please let me know. I have some suggestions in my head, but I'm always open to new ideas. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.